let's talk about a pressing issue in not just the Premier League, in the world of football, VAR and its inconsistency. We are getting to see stuffs like one particular event happening here. Then you are getting the same, almost like a similar situation here. It is not being awarded here, and it is being awarded here. Is it like the law is so flexible, or the humans behind the law of VAR are the problem?
Let me just quickly chip in something. When it comes to VAR, VAR is there are humans behind it.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
So when before VAR even came into existence, there are some fouls whereby the referee, a certain referee will give and a certain referee will not give.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just like that. No, VAR has the agenda and other stuff.
Don't forget, say, na law they behind VAR. VAR, na just watch the clip, but there is a law. Like, there are some things that guide before you take a decision.
Carry out the law.
Now.
But law suppose they concrete.
Law they
don't go there, you go there, now waiting you get if you go there with this.
But now human being interpret the law.
It's not human being my decision to show mercy at the point of time. Nobody will keep personality they judge now.
And even though if you say leave law, say for every decision, go to the screen and check it.
Yeah.
If some referee first still go there, check them, first still do it in the mind.
Yes.
So the issue is, let's go back to the way it was.
I beg.
Without VAR.
Let's go back. You score goal now, except if the goal now outside shot. You got the subway.
Outside shot set. The people checks whether you don't kick one player from the back there.
I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but the time is coming where we'll start hearing news. It's possible. I don't want it's not happening, but it's possible where you start hearing that referees are being bribed to influence games. It's possible
because they have power now.
Power is so much.
Yeah, they
If don't score goal, and then go here and say, "Oh, it's score." The law says the line gone. We don't even understand the line again. Even we the fans cannot interpret what is going. We don't say VAR. Just do what you want to do. And one of the issues I have with VAR is that VAR is taking away, first of all, the emotions from the game
and the joy
from the game. And again, is changing the momentum of a game. You know, if VAR. When they were introducing VAR to us, like as fans, like okay, VAR, and see, I thought VAR would just make decisions and that's all. But once VAR is now impacting the outcome of games, it's already having too much power. For example, I will say, for example, my Arsenal versus Manchester United this season. The moment people said that okay, Garnacho's goal was offside, as VAR said was offside. Yeah. But do you know that as they removed that goal, morale for Man United dropped. And the morale for Arsenal increased and led to that 3-1. So already VAR single-handedly changed the result of that game. It's having too much power. We saw some decisions in the World Cup. You know, in the World Cup, I don't want to start mentioning games, but I think I should mention one of them, Portugal versus Ghana. They were like, what are you doing? And the VAR didn't even show us the replay of those actions.
Yes.
It didn't show us. We did wait. Oh yeah, men are show us. They don't show us. It's having too much power. The referees are having too much power on this game, and I think if you see, you know, you need honest people to interpret laws honestly.
Yeah.
So if you like have the best laws, if the people that are interpreting are not honest, guy, or they have agenda, Baba, you know.
So really, what's your 2 cents about the VAR and its?
If they know that they are not going to be credible in giving us those results, just stop it.
They should stop it.
I don't see the essence of whereby. Yeah, you take this one as a foul, but again,
the other way,
it should not be so.
Foul.
And again, thank God that they have even start adding additional times, whereby the time that you waste on the pitch will be added on later.
Yeah.
If not for that, you will see the disadvantages that it should even be causing, that they will waste time. But if they cannot just be credible about it, let them just put a stop.
Scrap it off. Yeah, definitely. That's true. So there's one particular topic I feel like is a very interesting topic to speak about in the world of football. Like, how do you increase the drive and the passions of player in modern day football, given the fact like majority of people are driven by money now? There is no space for passion anymore. There is no space for, I love this club, that's why I'm playing here. Now in football, I can love Chelsea so much. And just because of money, I'll decide not to play for Chelsea and go and play for Man City. How can we do something, or what can be done to
I don't think much
help
can be
situation
done,
like
but
that?
in the first aspect of it is to increase the drive of the players. I think first of all, 90% of the job is on the player. You need to just have drive, and your drive must not be money centered. Because if you truly, that's why I think I was talking to Afele. I said, Man United is a big club on the pitch and commercially. If you can deliver for the fans and become a legend of the club, Baba, even after your retirement, you are set for life. Why can't Man United players just deliver? Deliver, you are still going to get your money. Deliver, you're going to get deals. You understand? Deliver, you're going to be famous. Whatever you have now that is shocking you, that is so being like so big in your eyes. When you, no matter the kind of money that Rashford has, you don't get money with Ronaldo.
Honestly.
And Ronaldo has it both ways in terms of
money
and
passion.
And passion and the results. So Rashford and other players, you can still get it both ways. In the sense, you can get even much more when you have that passion. The money will follow. But nowadays, most players are just money.
Money.
It's like I said, it's the players themselves that would,
drive themselves.
I always compare certain players. Like I compare Rashford to the likes of Mbappe. I have my reasons because, like, when Mbappe started, it was like how Rashford started also. Prospects, and you see the difference. You can't put Mbappe and Rashford in the same settings now.
No,
it's not possible. You can't put it because Mbappe believes that I want to be better. I would let this drive me.
And it's showing it.
And it's showing it
on the world stage. Baba
on the world stage, any day, anytime.
Rashford can even start for England.
Can you imagine?
I think we should stop talking about Rashford because
it's
just going to bring us down.
It's one of those players now that does not have the drive. That's what's reality.
Yeah, definitely.
He's easily contented. So if he can have the drive and be sure. Another player I think that we can also say doesn't have the drive. Me and Afele were discussing before we came to the studio about Hazard. Abi, this morning we're discussing Hazard also talented, but there's no drive.
Mm-hmm.
Hazard easily could be among the top 3 best players in the world.
That one was no drive, but he just fell off.
Baba, no drive. Even from it could be fell off injuries and likes, but Baba also there was no drive. His lifestyle also did not really. I think there was an interview.
Yeah, he came back fast.
Baba said he likes beer. He likes his beer.
He eats donuts a lot.
In Chelsea,
drive also.
It was like that. So sometimes some matches we get drunk overnight.
And he goes to come perform.
Imagine.
Discipline. Not discipline.
If you get the drive, you're not supposed to do that kind of thing.
How long can you continue that?
That's a bad habit.
How long can you continue?
You can imagine said as I get a young player looking up to him as an idol, as a mentor.
Yeah, you go just see the on-pitch performance. Now you go to follow.
You understand what I'm saying? So that kind of the best example for drive and passion is Cristiano Ronaldo.
He has the money, he has everything, the trophies, everything.
I don't know if I say that guy was different. It's like maybe like doing your own book. CR406, CR475.
Maybe they study.
I tell you, don't forget.
Mikhailo Mudryk.
For waiting.
Waiting do.
Passion.
Passion ko.
Passion to gym, Abi. They say me stop the gym.
I get better for you.
That boy get passion.
Passion for waiting, exactly.
He get passion for football. He just.
Honestly, he go shock
you. Honestly, I tell you.
Okay, now more they look am.
He just more they look am true.
Mouth go shock you.
Man don't shock us already. Nothing new. He don't shock already. He don't shock us. He don't collect Champions League at a very young age. So waiting else he won't shock us about. So let's talk about one more topic before we talk about the last one, which is I feel like is a very interesting one. Now let's talk about AFCON, the merits and the bad side. Players came in from overseas and played in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Nice performances from most especially, I would say, Nigerian players.
Against who?
Against Sao Tome.
I bet you know the.
If you tell us Sao Tome, sometimes I just say Nigerian name.
I want to like English media now, like irrespective of who they play. Make I they put the hype on top my players.
Then when you come meet better team, you know if you can't perform.
You sure say
And you see some
you
people,
sure say the
and you see
Nigeria.
some people on Twitter after we beat Sao Tome, we go to say bring on the AFCON, bring on the AFCON. We can't wait for January.
No, the quality of players within inside the school.
No, we have quality players.
Nah, it is enough to give us joy.
Quality players. Boniface, the guy. You know, we talked about him last season. Boniface. I'm really happy what he's doing at Leverkusen.
It's not about the quality of play. If you have quality of players,
We don't get team. We don't get pattern of
We
play.
get players, we don't get team.
We don't get coach.
Look, they are not even the number one.
But you know, say with these players who we dey talk now, Nigeria na very dangerous team to any other African team
On paper.
But
No,
now
if they show up, it just be like say you get squad of like that PSG when
Everything.
Messi dey.
Rashford, every team is a dangerous team.
yes.
If they show up. The question is, if
When are they
they
going to
show
show
up,
up? When are
where are they going to show up? Is this a man going to be good team if
And
they show up? Is this a chance to be good team if they show up? The question is they're not showing up.
So you understand? We don't get coach. We don't get tactics. We don't get pattern. We
All
don't
the
see-
long ball, who go they play? Senseless long balls.
And they talk and say, see, Manchester United fans, you will be Manchester United fan and you be Nigerian. I'm talking and say,
Nah,
you dey for -2.
You're losing.
As a Nigerian, you dey -1. As a Manchester United, you dey -2.
No,
Just
I know
to
I
count
be on
that.
Nigeria. I believe in my country, Nigeria. My arise O compatriot, Nigeria.
We believe in Nigeria. We want make Nigeria win. But
Now
that
we
one
talk
don't mean
about-
say mo no dey talk true when we see
Yes,
true.
now.
The
No,
reality
the
is
quality of those players they okay now. They fit do something now.
No, say-
We don't get quality when we no fit go qualify for what.
Which quality they there that time? Which quality they there?
which era of Nigerian football will never get quality?
It day now.
No, there are moments, but we have quality players.
We don't
But the
get.
issue
We
is,
don't get
we
team.
know-
Bro.
which part of Nigeria they play as a national team?
Man, a long passes now.
With the quality of-
At least long passes na
with
partner.
the quality of players we get, we dey play long passes.
Long passing.
Our midfield no really bam like that. Now,
Say, I don't think there's any nationality in the world presently that has attackers that are firing so much the way Nigerian attackers are firing. You look to the king of them, you look to Osimhen, you look to Nottingham Forest, you see Awoni, you look to Leverkusen, you see Boniface, you look to this guy in AC Milan.
Chukwueze. You still get Ademola Lookman for that side.
We get attackers. So if we are playing, Kaba, Gift Oba, we have players.
Top say we dey score like say na water.
Our midfielders are not doing bad. Indeed, is picking up form at Leicester City.
Mm.
You understand? We have midfielders also.
Mm.
But at the end of everything, this thing will come. No cohesive play, no pattern of play. Everything. Look. They could bam. At the end of everything, the game could be boring. We can't keep deceiving ourselves in this country.
Yeah,
Just need to do
definitely.
better.
The game just get boring.
Yeah.
That point go shift us to our last point now. But I go pick this our last point from one particular interview with Thiago Alcantara. The thing state like this. I have that eight modern football mentality. Okay, I have that 8 modern football mentality. I am more classic in attitude. The number 10 rule has almost disappeared. We see less magic, less fantasy. Footballers do more, but faster. Players are more developed in every sense. The playmakers who was slower, even in he had sublime techniques, doesn't get the opportunity to turn anymore. Wow, that's so sad. There are also VAR. I have always been against it and wish it didn't exist.
I agree.
Like we have said.
Yeah.
It takes the essence of the game away from you. Yes, all those tricks, all those magics, all those stuff. So we make mistakes when we play. Referee must do so too, and as they are humans. Without trickery, without many famous moments, without trickery, many famous moments in history of football would have not happened. This is honestly, this is very, very emotional. I'm trying to bring myself to the place where this guy was speaking from. They have taken the fun away from football, giving the tactical style of play, I would say, number one, giving the VAR, number two, there are many factors to consider. Many, many factors. What do you think? Why is it like the style of play is what they are it's just like a disc. When a player is coming up, we just insert the technicality into his head and he loses skillfulness and just keep doing the pass around. It's making football boring. What do you think went wrong? Where?
I think I was talking to a young boy that is trying to aspire to become a football player, and I told him one of the first things your coach will do to you when you join the football team is to take every skill away from you. That's one of the. I have my own opinions about Pep Guardiola. I think he's the best tactician in world football. But sometimes I've said this here before. Now they argue with me one time. Moses argued it that Man City's football is boring sometimes to watch. It's just endless passing. I prefer to watch Arsenal under Arteta than Man City under Guardiola. It's just passing. And I understand what Thiago is saying, because from our own generation, when we came to start watching ball, we were watching the likes of Ronaldinho or Kocha. That kind of even when they never score,
You go down dribble.
you go down happy, say, see this key, you understand?
Yeah.
Now, if you have too skillful, you can't make it in a top club. If you are too skillful, you can't make it in a top club, because there are some coaches, for example, I have to mention name. Van Gaal no fit use you if you are too skillful. Because most coaches now is all about keep the ball. If you start to do one or two tricks, the coach will shout for you, go bench you. So they just want you to keep the ball. So as you said, it's not like now they are not like robots. You can't express yourself so much. You understand? There's no these funny tricks. You understand? You can't enjoy the game.
Those mistakes are not even there anymore.
Mistakes are not there, because everybody's about keep the ball. It's either you are keeping the ball, playing positional kind of football. Even now, apart from even this tricky, sometimes a player that is playing the left hand side cannot even go to the right hand side under some coaches. If you're on the left, you're on the left. Don't leave your position. Whereas you see the likes of how many managers even use free roll right now?
There's no free roll again. I think Pivot is taking charge of
just maintain your positional kind of
mount a ground.
So it's affecting, because now a lot of players now, it's all about goals. And I think another reason, lastly, before I stop talking about this, I think another reason why coaches are going into this kind of new system is that coaches now are being saddled with the responsibility of win games or you are getting sacked. So no coach won't entertain you
in the fans anymore.
It's about tactics. What can I do to win the game? Do you focus on winning the game? Now, I know the introduction of guys of Mourinho into the game is just about the 3 points, the win. Mourinho doesn't have the mindset of coming to entertain fans. So I must
results.
Win. He believes if I win, fans will get entertained by the win, not about by the performance. You understand? And football, even our podcast, the tagline is football is first fun. You need to enjoy football, not about just what they call it, focus on the what they call it, tactics.
Yeah. So, given the fun of football, what's your 2 cents about what Thiago said?
Thiago made sense, and it's making sense in the sense that when you look at football those days, what made us fall in love with football is the flair. Forget about winning. When we were young and we were watching footballers play, it's just the flair that got us, attached to football.
Sometimes we're not even worried that we lost.
We lost or whatever. But when you watch the likes of Ronaldinho, the flair, Delima, Ronaldo, even at the time at Ajax, when Ibrahim was playing with Ajax, he was the kind of that striker that he dribbles, skillful and stuff like that. So it's just like everything is just been taken away now. The magic is not there. The magic is missing. You understand? Everybody's just doing just play straightforward. I think that's what they're doing. Let's play straightforward. Let's follow the coach pattern. I mean, you can't be even imagine when Manchester United bought Anthony. Anthony was doing the 360,
and people will say it's not even serious.
You know how many claps he was given? Like how many people just say this guy never serious. This guy not because we don't forget about skills. Nothing they doesn't do about skills again. So for me, we just need it's a pattern of the coaches. And Segun has said that I think it's just the heavy attitude on them on how to win. Let's just win. Nobody nothing concerned will say we want to do skills again. Let's just win. That's just I think what's on the coach's mind now.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very nice review.
And change is even constant again. You cannot expect us how we do something for 90. Still continue. Now football is like more of business. If you continue all those skills and stuff like that, and you are not getting results, you are not winning trophies.
It go affect the club, even financially. They don't go really get. But the fans, like it just be like these are foundations. This is the reason. This is the you hear the word we use today. It's the essence of the game. has been taken away. Now, what is the essence of the game? The fun,
the passion,
like the love to
The
go
love.
and see people play.
Let me say this. During the, as Apele has said, and during those time when we were young, we had names for skills. Oh, this is
Yeah.
leg over, this snake
This is
bite,
the-
this. But now we have names for celebrations. That's just reality. Now it's about they
Definitely.
did dab, they did this one. We don't get names for skills again. Because are there skills in football right now?
No.
It's just passing. So, and I think I think this is my own theory. You know, the predominant pattern of play that has been implemented in most clubs now comes from Guardiola.
Yeah.
And Spaniards are not really known for play. If Guardiola was a Brazilian he grew up in this kind of Brazilian kind of football, I still believe maybe his pattern of play would have allowed a little bit of what they call it play. But now it's just about what they call it, passing, have possession, passing. People are enjoying it. We try to enjoy it, but it would have been much enjoyable if you have one player that can do the skills and still deliver.
People like Neymar.
No, Neymar no go far because Neymar no dey deliver now. Neymar dey deliver.
I like Neymar. If Neymar hold the ball, like my joy, they always full. That guy will dribble the hell out of your
So,
life if you
now-
don't take care.
It's so sad.
So it's sad, Sha, but what I believe is change is constant.
Yeah.
We have gotten to this stage. We will go past this stage.
Yeah.
Somebody or something is coming in later times that will twist the whole things around, but we don't just know if it is going to get more serious or
It's
less
get more
serious.
serious. So football is not a business. It's all about winning. If you don't win, if you like play fantastic football, if you don't win, you get sacked.
Yeah.
Mm.
So on the footballing side, that's all that we'll be talking about on this episode of Team Talk. So it's so nice to have you guys on set.
It has been a pleasure.
See,
Been a pleasure.
yeah.
We enjoyed ourselves.
And Afele, we really appreciate the banter that you gave us. So if you
it's necessary.
enjoy our episode, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and all other audio platforms. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you.